The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
JBL, the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history, hopes to add the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship and he's worn it proudly. CM Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition, and that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion, and worse. This is another top test for Punk here at SummerSlam.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion,
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Certainly no love lost between these two, and with the title on the line, we can expect one heck of a fight.
Side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure. Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. Look out!
He fails to connect. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, and it's reversed.
Time to go for a ride.
Bang! What a move! He answers right back.
Yokes up their opponent. Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count.
Oof, just stomping away at the arm.
And for JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new school superstars like CM Punk. JBL says he won't be pushed out by these twerps.
I would tally that sentiment to self-preservation. JBL isn't going to allow a guy like Punk to take a spot he's worked an entire career for. You don't achieve longevity in this game without putting the boots to some ankle biters.
One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in SmackDown history. You don't achieve that by accident. JBL has a wealth of championship experience that Punk just doesn't have yet.
Good point. Punk has his work cut out for him, taking on someone as battle-tested as JBL. Heck, JBL is even one here. SummerSlam before. Punk hasn't. Firing with a straight shot there. Answering back. He turns it around on JBL. Neither competitor is backing down.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair.
Caught with a lariat. JBL isn't being given any room to recover.
Credit to Punk for finding a way to overwhelm JBL for the moment.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Now opponent dropped with a clothesline.
And the champ might have just frustrated Bradshaw even more there.
Punk showing off his technical prowess. Hammerlock.
Oh, and the lariat. Counter by CM Punk. Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum.
Time now for CM Punk to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
Sit out, pile driver.
JBL really wants to put Punk in his place.
Look out. Splash. Overwhelming offense down from Punk.
Punk's working smarter, not harder, and it has JBL off balance.
Time for a glass of night-night juice. Boom! Right to the jaw. Go to sleep.
And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight. Lift off. Crossbody from the top. This whole arena getting behind Punk now, fueling the champ with adrenaline.
Ouch.
Connects. Saw it coming. JBL looking to get back in this.
Incredible opportunity if he can collect his bearings here.
Turns it around. And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion. A fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including Bradshaw once and Batista on a couple occasions.
Another targeted attack to his head and neck area. He has to be careful. He catches JBL with a counter. Wow, what a slap. Bradshaw struggling to defend himself.
But JBL can't allow this burst to hinder him.
With cover to be crowned champion. And the champ gets free at one.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now.
Being carried around now.
With a face buster.
And it looks extra bad now as we see some blood pouring out. And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk, but I think that just adds more rage to every strike JBL delivers. JBL relishes at the opportunity to put a beating on anybody.
Well, we all know that JBL prides himself on being, quite frankly, a bully. And he wants to bully CM Punk all over Indiana tonight.
Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive.
A clothesline.
Hammerlock now.
Drops his opponent with a massive line.
He's in a precarious situation. Ooh, what a counter into the back body drop.
CM Punk, the surprise champion who cashed in the Money in the Bank contract back in June, shocking the entire sports entertainment world. And many are still shocked that he's champion today.
None more shocked than JBL, but tonight is the opportunity to put all the doubters to rest.
Every time Punk defends that title, he has to prove himself again and again. The championship's around his waist because he earned it.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk is proving hard to deal with.
Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
Oh, the reversal by JBL. JBL finally creates some more offense for himself.
From hell.
This may be the challenger's moment.
And a cover.
What? JBL is our new champion.
The winner of this match and the new World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield.
Just as JBL predicted, the fairy tale run of CM Punk came to a sudden end here tonight.
Veteran instincts and pure aggression won this match.
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics.
Or in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave mistake. A fired up and furious JBL is not something you want to deal with. Mess with the bull and you get the horns. Quick escape from danger there.
Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street, having a championship in one hand and a beer in the other. Very much the opposite of CM Punk, Corey.
It's country versus alternative music, Cole. But just because Punk prefers soda over beer or video games over boardrooms doesn't make him any less deserving of the World Championship.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Clothesline! Making his way to the top here.
Wants to finish this.
Up high.
Oh, huge miss right there.
And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion, a fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship won by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including Bradshaw once and Batista on a couple occasions.
Showing the kind of skills you need to hold on to a title. High rent district for CM Punk.
Take off. Good Lord, taking flight.
Betting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize.
One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in SmackDown history. You don't achieve that by accident. JBL has a wealth of championship experience that Punk just doesn't have yet.
Good point. Punk has his work cut out for him, taking on someone as battle-tested as JBL. Heck, JBL has even won here at SummerSlam before. Punk hasn't.
Beautiful Falcon Arrow. And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk, but I think that just adds more rage to every strike JBL delivers. JBL relishes at the opportunity to put a beating on anybody.
We all know that JBL prides himself on being, quite frankly, a bully. And he wants to bully CM Punk all over Indiana tonight.
That says it all, guys. Champ says you are not worthy.
Whoa, what an axe handle.
Bradshaw struggling to defend himself.
Credit to Punk for finding a way to overwhelm JBL for the moment.
Oh, just nailing the double axe handle.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda vice grip.
He's in excruciating pain. The hold. A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Hooked up. Here we go.
Jericho! We can have a new champ here. He breaks the ref's count after one.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he is refusing to stay down here.
Bradshaw with the clothesline from hell. The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Kicked out at one. Even the ref can't believe it.
I don't believe it. Incredible resilience on display.
Will that be the last opportunity? Is there still enough left in these men? Well-executed suplex.
JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living. Wants the world title to be represented by a real man once again.
Well, Punk's claiming he's earned this dream to be at SummerSlam and defend the championship to prove that he is a man. A win tonight would be a crowning achievement in Punk's career.
While midnight always strikes and fairy tales are not real.
He turns it around on JBL. Ooh, snaps the leg across the head. Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though.
Chop block.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide mean streak. Mean and vicious. He enjoys inflicting pain on his opponent.
That's why he's been successful in the ring and in the business world. Counter. He knew just what to do. Big boot. And even the top rope here.
Oh, jarring back elbow.
And for JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new launching. Big time elbow.
The
it's all about foot.
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics.
Or in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave mistake. A fired up and furious JBL is not something you want to deal with. Mess with the ball and you get the horns.
Taken down with a body slam.
JBL really wants to put Punk in his place today. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living. Wants the world title to be represented by a real man once again.
Well, Punk's claiming he's earned this dream to be his
Down for the pin. Kicks out. He isn't going to go away that easy.
in the corner, has to find a way out of there. Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T. Back and forth, trading reversals.
Spiked. Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street, having a championship in one hand and a beer in the other. Very much the opposite of CM Punk, Corey.
It's country versus alternative music, Cole. But just because Punk prefers soda over beer or video games over boardrooms doesn't make him any less deserving of the World Championship.
This match is sort of a new school versus old school. CM Punk and JBL respectively. Who do you give the advantage to?
I have to go with CM Punk. Sure, JBL is a veteran, but Punk is on the bleeding edge of in-ring competition. Punk is inventive, he's still growing his game. JBL might be too set in his ways.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL.
Here we go.
Cross body from the top.
The champion clearly doing whatever it takes to retain their title here.
With that action, the champ said, there's room for one person on this mountain, and it's me. Eats a punch to the face.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Shut your face after that one.
Boom, right across the small of the back.
CM Punk, the surprise champion who cashed in the Money in the Bank contract back in June, shocking the entire sports entertainment world. And many are still shocked that he's champion today.
No more shocked than JBL, but tonight is the opportunity to put all the doubters to rest.
Every time Punk defends that title, he has to prove himself again and again. The champion...
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
And JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something. And here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down, Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time. Looking like a game of tit for tat now.
Oh. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibes.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
I think JBL is right where Punk wants him. Signature CM Punk. Go to sleep.
That's it. The title's going nowhere.
Created separation.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
And Punk, the Cinderella of this tale, might go back to mopping floors if JBL keeps having his way. He's getting back to his feet, but is there fight left?
Got them off their feet here.
Ooh, right to the throat.
Pin to the side of the championship. Kick out after one from the champion.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
Boom, what impact.
It looks like he's got a bullseye on his head now.
Oh, toss to ringside. He's headed to the top now.
From the top, double axe handle connects.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers and the pace. About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he locks in a perfectly applied sharp shooter. Wrenching in the submission. One last gasp effort, and that'll do it. Oh, CM Punk stopped that in its...
And Punk now lifted. That dodge can buy JBL time.
Find some payback with their own reversal. Thunderous pin. Title on the line. Champ's in trouble.
Wards off the pin at two.
This has been a hard-fought match. The calls are only going to get closer.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
CM Punk just keeps coming. His tenacity is too much for JBL.
But Punk also can't seem to overcome JBL's raw power. This is incredible.
Shoving him into the corner now.
Both superstars perched up high.
Not from up there.
Avalanche Hurricane Rana. JBL is really out of it. He might be done soon. Worth the price of the ticket alone. Go to sleep. This...
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Able to reach the rope and put it in to the submission.
We knew there'd be fireworks tonight with two hard-headed competitors in the ring, but Punk and JBL have not slowed down since the bell rang.
Whipped clear out of the ring, has to be all out of sorts right now.
Oh, and a neck breaker.
Put everything behind that kick.
Pow, what a shot. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Credit to Punk for finding a way to overwhelm JBL for the moment.
Big knee lift.
And then follows it up with the line.
Oh, an overhand punch. And doing even more damage to the head heat.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now, an Anaconda Vice.
He forces the break by getting to the ropes. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
JBL isn't being given any room to recover.
Punk's working smarter, not harder, and it has JBL off balance.
Whip back into the ring.
Oh, my! Talk now being applied to that arm. Ooh, nothing pretty. Punch to the mouth. One reversal after another. These two are reading each other's minds.
He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Clothesline from hell.
Pivotal moment. We could have a new champ.
Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
Thunderous applause for these competitors.
A wave of sound coming from every corner, and these superstars are more than deserving of it.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Vulnerable situation for him. Oh, he saw it coming.
Avoided any damage there.
Spinebuster.
Oh, dear. This doesn't look good.
Alley-oop.
Bad sight here, dangling helpless in the corner.
Oh, a kick. Wow. He catches JBL with a counter.
Punk now with a quick go behind hammerlock. Followed up with a lariat. Going for the pin. Is this over?
2.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey
Mysterio, a former world champion, looking forward to this match because it takes him one step closer to perhaps battling for one championship he's never held.
That, of course, being the Intercontinental title.
Well, CM Punk is no longer one half of the World Tag Team Champions. CM Punk and Kofi Kingston losing the gold last night at a WWE live event in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, as devastating as that loss was, Punk has to quickly recalibrate to get the job done tonight.
Manchester, William Regal standing victorious in front of all of his countrymen, telling them that he was proud.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
Ooh, and he stops that offense. You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Rey probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because
these two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Just emptying everything they've got now. Oh! All this heavy artillery is really adding up. Barely anything left, but still slugging away. Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it.
I'm not sure how much of CM Punk's...
Watch out! Axe handle from the middle rope. Trying to end this match here and now. Huge win here.
Here is your winner,
believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
Oh, what a kick. And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
He's got the shoulders down. And there's a kick out at one.
Likely just trying to sap out some energy with that cover.
Punk, Mysterio, facing off against each other for the first time ever here at Armageddon, battling it out for a chance to compete for the Intercontinental Championship. You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury, CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent. Forcefully sent into the corner of the ring.
Oh, what a clothesline after the knee to the face. You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Rey probably wants to appear 100%. Even if he truly isn't.
Oh, look at this. Out to the apron.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you kidding me? A back suplex right onto the apron. You don't aim for the apron unless you're looking to do some serious damage. Tossed back into the ring. About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Got turned onto their stomach, and the sharpshooter's in. One last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
Calf kick on the money.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving. contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Oof.
Finds the ropes to force a break.
A prime example of why you need to know where you are at all times.
Ray's veteran instincts on display.
The springboard attack fails to land.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
CM Punk is all gas right now, and Rey Mysterio cannot find the brakes. Big elbow. This is turning into a brawl. Oh, man.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. What impressive determination from both. Competitors keeping at each other no matter what.
Hooked up. This could be Punk's chance to secure that Intercontinental title shot.
Signature CM Punk. Boom! Right to the jaw. Go to sleep.
Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Triangles in. Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio. And does he? Yes, he counters. I can't believe he got out of that.
Putting him in the corner for something here.
Caught that. It reversed it. Punk's looking to get past Mysterio tonight and clinch a title match against William Regal. Punk and Regal have had some run-ins in the past. Regal defeating Punk earlier in the year to win the King of the Ring tournament.
And a rather fitting outcome it was. I tell you, the Queen was happy that day. The crown always shines brighter when a Brit adorns it.
Hurricanrana. Ray just can't stop this attack.
CM Punk's been finding an answer for everything Mysterio's doing here. Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Oh!
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk. Oh, beautiful takedown for the victory. And he kicks out of the pin and won.
The wear and tear of this match only affecting him slightly, it seems. And misses on the springboard.
Oh, to the arm. Terrible. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk lighting up Mysterio and clipping his wings.
Oh, Rey Mysterio. Look at that. Sunset flip powerbomb. 2 count. Shoulders down. Can Mysterio something of a cocky decision, him just stopping the pin like that.
Hooked up. Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
Nasty.
The hardest part of the ring.
And he tosses him back in now.
Put in the corner now.
He saw that one coming. Barbaric clubbing blow. Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent, and backbreaker.
Boom! Good defense from him.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Draped into the deadly Tree of Woe position. Wicked kick.
Right into the midsection of the body.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice. This one could be over. And you can see him. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
Rushing into the corner. Step up knee.
Uh-oh. Swaps him away to get out of danger.
Finds room and lands a jawbreaker.
Punk connects with a knee to the jaw. Uh-oh. Mysterio counters quickly.
Scoop slam sets things up.
Up the rope he goes.
From the top.
Got the knees up just in time.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Ray taking it to Punk, still vying for the #1 contender spot. Boom!
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
Nasty!
The hardest part of the ring.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now. Neckbreaker! And we might be seeing a competitor crumbling before our very eyes.
Struck with a calf kick.
Sent right into the corner.
Oh, man.
Oh, Rey Mysterio. Look at that sunset flip powerbomb. To the face. Had that one telegraphed.
Rushing into the corner, step up knee, rocks the jaw, and followed by a bulldog headlock. Oh, wow, lights out.
This #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
And what a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now with the second bite of the cherry connects, CM Punk down, and now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Ray have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is... Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here.
Oh, GTS.
Is it enough for Punk?
2. Oh, kick out at 2.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
I was expecting a great match from both of these men.
Punk and Mysterio are not disappointing tonight. Propping him up in the corner.
Mysterio has set his sights on his opponent now. Oh, eats a boot instead.
Familiar territory for Mysterio.
Oh. Blast off!
Oh my God, what a move!
Arm wringer applied, getting cracked.
Right hand will count. Catches the kick.
These two have learned each other so well.
Climbing the turnbuckles to the top.
Ooh.
Flying.
Oh my gosh!
Rey Mysterio is in some serious trouble.
Rey's got to find a way to defend himself. Bang!
And an elbow. Oh, right to the chest.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Impressive display of power.
Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio trying. He's forced to tap out. No other choice.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically and mentally.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk!
The assault on Orton's leg 2 weeks ago. The mental anguish that Punk has put Orton through. I believe Punk will be in control in this match.
And I would argue that there's just no way on earth that CM Punk, after everything he's done, is going to have an advantage over the Viper. Randy Orton is irate. There will be no stopping this man.
CM Punk, a charismatic figure. The people follow him. It is one thing to get him through tonight, and that thing is faith.
And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from CM Punk.
Sorry, Wade. I don't agree with you at all.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Look at the right leg of Randy Orton. That leg is heavily taped. The question is the leg ready? After the assault with the monkey wrench by CM Punk. Remember, it was just this past Monday where Orton could not even follow through with a patented punt to CM Punk because his leg gave out. As cold and calculating and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. Punk mocking Orton and his bad leg outside the ring. And that heavily taped leg will be a bullseye for Punk tonight. As personal a battle as you'll see in WrestleMania this year, CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job as any making good. That promise.
Look, love him or hate him, CM Punk lives by the strength of his convictions. That's what's driving him to come at Orton the way he has been. And in Punk's mind, that's what'll drive him to defeat the Viper here on the biggest stage imaginable.
Faith. That has been the buzzword for Punk. That faith is what Punk considers his guiding light as he continues down this path of darkness and self-proclaimed vengeance against Orton.
Hammerlock now, and a lariat.
The WWE Universe has long awaited seeing Punk and Orton settle this grudge, but
Perched up top.
A diving knee drop. And the heavily taped leg will no doubt be a bullseye for Punk tonight. Is there any way for Orton to avoid that onslaught that's sure to come?
perhaps against a less experienced or sadistic competitor, but absolutely not against CM Punk. Orton and Punk have both come into this match like men possessed. Punk's going to be looking to tear Orton apart, not just limb by limb, but also mentally. Orton's going to have to try to figure out a way to survive when all he's seeing is red, due to both the pain and the seething anger he's feeling right about now.
Cracked with a Mongolian chop.
He's headed up high. Watch out!
From the top with the splash.
Oh, he's ready to add the final punctuation, stalking his prey.
The reversal by Orton. CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he...
On the top, through the air, and connects. No matter who you are, when you crashed on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Orton getting worked on right now.
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy, like a cat with a mouse.
Oh, just bouncing off that ring post. What a gruesome sound we just heard.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Punk with a running knee to the face. Now opponent drop with a clothesline.
Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with 2 R's.
And a drop kick. Picture perfect. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk is simply refused from the sky.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
Incoming! Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Follows it up with a short arm clothesline.
Punk never saw that coming. Randy isn't taking this lying down anymore.
He's able to stop that onrush. Now looking to capitalize.
Oh, he flips that around.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Now can attack at will with a triplet.
Vicious.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here. Driving that knee deep into the enemy. So hard to defend yourself when you're flat on your back.
Makes it incredibly difficult to walk. And into the corner he goes. Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
The weakening arm breaker.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented punt tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most devastating attack.
Orton isn't being given a chance to breathe.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk.
Triangles in. Triangles in. Trying to get out of the submission. And does. With the counter.
You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight.
slow all that incoming offense.
He's found some breathing room here, and he'd be wise to take advantage.
Back suplex.
He's eyeing the 3 count here.
He gets the kick out after the 1.
Somehow still in this fight. Not down and out yet. Mongolian chop. Hooked up.
Spiked him.
CM Punk looking to finally finish what he believes Orton started. CM Punk with full control. There's the left.
Bang, go to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
A stiff shove gets him clear of trouble. And a well-placed calf kick there.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Randy's defensive instincts need to kick in.
CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Here's the pin. Oh, my God.
Just barely more than 1. What on earth are we witnessing?
That should have been it. 99% of the time it is. Orton is seeing red right now, and he's got more work to do here. Up high.
Oh, that mistake could change the complexion of this match.
And we can't overlook how devastating that DDT was. Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Submission hold in.
Solid grip on this.
Wait, hold on. Look at this. And he's found a way out of the hold.
Randy Orton setting his opponent up, and this is just classic.
And that DDT was well delivered.
Pure venom.
Orton has him pinned. Here we go. Kick out just before 2.
He may be down, but somehow he's definitely not out at this point.
He connects with a counter.
Just looking to wrench that on now. Good old-fashioned, tied up in knots, but punches coming back the other way.
Fighting back, however, punches in the midsection. Oh, my goodness. What a double-handed shot.
Self-professed faith drive.
Triangle armbar. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Set up in the corner now. Oof.
Running knee in the club. Strong impact.
Time to go for a ride.
Oh, an exploder suplex. Turn it around with a reversal.
Has them hooked, looking for slice. And what a counter! Power slam!
Lands the elbow. Orton has the momentum against him here.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
That could displace an entire arm.
It is absolutely deafening in the building right now. Ooh, wicked form. Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
head like a basketball. The finish line is in sight for Orton. Can he push past the pain and take out CM Punk? Rearranging the face with a stomp.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
Down the apron.
The hardest part of the ring.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Stalking from above.
Taking flight. Cross body from the top.
There's a reason this man's called the Apex Predator.
Tides are beginning to shift in the favor of the Viper.
Hit on CM Punk. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
It's not over yet. Start the chant. Orton. Orton has this in hand now.
And as cold and calculated and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. We've seen exactly that in the weeks leading up to this match.
While these two men would never admit it, it is eerily similar how alike they are. Punk and Orton, both these men can easily be described as cold, cunning, calculating, nefarious, diabolical. Take your pick of the adjective, the point remains. They truly mirror each other in that respect.
But there's one thing that CM Punk has that's going to get him through this match tonight. Faith. It's what CM Punk lives by. It's what drives him each and every day. And it's what's driving him to snuff out the Viper once and for all. And this one could be moving to ringside.
The WWE Universe has long awaited seeing Punk and Orton settle this grudge, but I cannot wait to see Michael Cole make his WrestleMania debut in the very next match.
I can believe that, Corey. I've been training for months for this moment. It could be the greatest match in WrestleMania history.
Oh, the delusion at this commentary table right now is astounding. You're going to lose, Cole, and it is going to be a massacre.
Speaking of that, how did your match go earlier tonight, Wade?
Just focus on Punk and Orton, okay?
And if the first stop doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
Strong counter from Punk.
Oh, Mongolian chop!
And the heavily taped leg will no doubt be a bullseye for Punk tonight. Is there any way for Orton to avoid that onslaught that's sure to come?
Perhaps against a less experienced or sadistic competitor, but absolutely not against CM Punk. Orton and Punk have both come into this match like men possessed. Punk's going to be looking to tear Orton apart, not just limb by limb, but also mentally. Orton's going to have to try to figure out a way to survive when all he's seeing is red, due to both the pain and the seething anger he's feeling right about now.
And now he's going to the top rope.
From way up, double axe handle connects.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk is simply refusing to give Orton even an ounce of respite at this point.
Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with 2 R's.
Caught that one with his face, and Randy's bleeding. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
These are big power moves becoming more devastating with every attempt. And now propped up in the corner.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. Oh, well
executed back suplex.
CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point, Punk has as many followers as you have coal miners.
Oh, bite your tongue, Wade. I'm a proud card-carrying coal miner.
Okay, so it's coal miners 1, Punk followers 0.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
The heel is hot, and now it is being bent in directions it was never designed to go.
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg.
And Randy can't mount any offense.
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy, like a cat with a mouse. Their opponent putting on the brakes in a reverse. The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented Punk tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most devastating attack.
Not target of the arm. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Smothering offense from Punk here.
Randy predicted that.
Had the Viper scouted. Punk finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
But Punk has to push now while the window's open.
Oh, from the rope.
You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
Yeah, you're right, Wade. At this time last year, Punk was joined at WrestleMania by the Straight Edge Society. Then he got injured, joined the commentary team for a bit, and now he's leading the new Nexus. You have to wonder if Punk has found his place or if he's still searching for that focus that'll bring him back to the top of WWE.
We are seeing Punk at his best right now, but something tells me we haven't quite seen this man's final form. There's a rage bubbling inside of Punk that hasn't come out yet. Once it does, he will be unstoppable.
What a counter! Working on their arm.
But Punk's their way out with a punch.
Neckbreaker. Very nice. Placed into the corner here.
Punk, knee in the corner. Short arm clothesline connects. Now really focusing in on attacking that leg. Repeated knees to the hamstring.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Remarkable power being shown here. One last gasp effort, and that'll do
Sat on the turnbuckle in a dangerous position.
All tied up. Neckbreaker.
Ducks out of harm's way.
Goes in. And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, both of these guys physically exhausted.
Well, what a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out, and Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punt, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. RKO by Orton! Out of nowhere to Punk! Can he capitalize?
This is out of nowhere. Orton with the submission.
And he very quickly counters.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Orton has it pinned. Here we go. He's able to beat a 2 count.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is he still going like this? Locked with the impact of that axe handle.
Telegraphed that one and delivers a blow to the gut. Planted with a neck breaker.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep.
Orton is in big, big trouble.
Leg sweep. Randy Orton gets him back. Vintage Orton.
Pure venom coursing through the Viper's veins now, and CM Punk just got a gnarly taste. We knew this was going to be more of a war than a wrestling match. Punk and Orton simply refusing to call a ceasefire in this battle.
Orton.
Out of nowhere. Randy Orton, there it is.
A kick out. Oh my God.
We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
Orton has ended so many matches with that, but it did not do the trick just then.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
What an axe handle. Closed fist punch to the jaw.
That's one way to break up a move.
Time to go for a ride.
Exploder suplex. Get this back into the ring now. Lariat.
targeted attack to the torso there.
Answers back on Orton.
Quick exchange, reversing the reversal.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Explorer suplex.
Got him where he wants him. Up and into a Falcon Arrow.
Punk ducks under, grabs the hammerlock, and drops his opponent with a massive line.
Oh, and fights back.
Sent down head first.
Orton goes flying to the outside.
Taking him to the corner now.
And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Can Orton withstand this attack?
Looks like Orton's struggling here.
Oh, this should be it. Punk with his opponent up. JT's collapse.
Randy is on Dream Street.
2. Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
The Viper clearly still has plenty of venom left inside him. CM Punk looking. Gets out of dodge. Impressive awareness from him.
Randy might be defeated here. My goodness, Punk did it. CM Punk just put down the Viper.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stalwart in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything he promised and more. This may not be the ending the WWE Universe had hoped for, but this is pro wrestling, not a fairy tale. The good guys don't always win here. Not that Orton would call himself a good guy.
Well, Punk definitely wouldn't call Orton that. Instead, he'd call him a loser.
CM Punk, a man who, along with Paul Heyman, has brazenly talked to The Undertaker in the lead up to this match.
Playing games like only CM Punk can.
Accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman from Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk.
Now CM Punk must go into the ring with a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania, The Undertaker.
But don't forget what's in the possession of Punk and Paul Heyman. They currently carry the urn, the symbol of the legendary powers of the Phenom, The Undertaker.
That symbol means everything to The Undertaker, but does not mean a damn thing to CM Punk.
Punk wanted this fight. He believes he's ready for it and that he can defeat The Undertaker on the grandest stage of them all.
A stunned reverence gripping this WrestleMania crowd.
The dead man is here.
From Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
It's the most awe-inspiring entrance in WWE history. It is the entrance of a legend, of a man of near mythical proportions, of a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania.
And that entrance in front of 80,000 fans here in the WWE Universe, it's even more awe-inspiring. Look at this.
CM Punk has been disrespecting Undertaker, disrespecting the memory of his friend, Paul Bearer, trying to torture Taker's soul.
That's the strategy. Punk's looking to upset the dead man and get inside his head.
To break the streak, CM Punk does not have to get a pin. He does not have to make Undertaker submit. If Punk wins via either countout or disqualification, the streak will be over. Here we go with The Undertaker's incredible 20-0 WrestleMania winning streak on the line.
Punk has been stirring the pot in the weeks leading up to this match like only he can, taking every opportunity to disrespect the dead man, to try and get inside Taker's head. And if you ask me, mission accomplished.
But are Punk's mind games enough to throw Undertaker off on the grandest stage of them all? We will just have to see.
And The Undertaker has admitted that defeating CM Punk tonight is no longer good enough. Undertaker sounds willing to sacrifice the streak as long as Punk won't live to talk about it.
The Undertaker is coming for Punk's soul, but that doesn't concern Punk. In fact, it's been an orchestrated plan. Catch The Undertaker at a time of grieving and use the moment to get into the dead man's head. This is the blueprint to defeat the streak.
I don't know how Undertaker could put the last few months out of his mind, but I really believe that this fight is about more than the streak to The Undertaker. He wants to hurt CM Punk.
I have to think the number one thing Punk has to watch out for is the pure striking power of The Undertaker.
Yeah, a stand-up fight here does not favor CM Punk. It's going to be hit-and-run tactics from Punk all night if he wants to wear Taker down without exposing himself to those haymakers the dead man throws.
And with CM Punk and Paul Heyman, they're always a unit with a plan. The Undertaker is going to be extra aggressive tonight. Probably even go beyond the rules of the match. That is something Punk and Heyman are betting on.
Anything to stop the streak. Punk would love to pin The Undertaker's shoulders to break the streak, but anything will work. Counter, disqualification, any of those will stop it.
And the discretion of the official is something to watch out for. There's a limit to the amount of warnings he can give.
And a well-timed counter.
These two are finding an answer for everything. Punk getting a first-hand feel of what The Undertaker's capable of.
Punishing the knee with that one.
Now heading outside.
And he counters. We noticed the look on The Undertaker's face today, a complete focus. We also talked to Paul Heyman, who has a long history with The Undertaker. And there was some fear in his voice because he knows what the dead man is capable of.
Yeah, this is a different form of The Undertaker. The Phenom has shortened the careers of... And a boot to the leg takes their opponent down, now twisting them up like a pretzel. Pin attempt.
Gets the shoulder up after one.
Showing that resilience, not an easy competitor to keep down at all.
He is looking to do some... And he moves in for the cover. He forces a break before the count of two.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Ouch! Punk sidesteps out of that.
Oh my God, right over the top and hit hard.
I don't care how much padding the floor seems to have, being thrown out of the ring like that is incredibly unforgiving to your body.
Right in the gut. Ouch!
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom. Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
And just got caught with that DDT. Ooh! Smart strategy by him. Kick to the gut creates separation.
Delivering a Falcon Arrow.
The devious and dangerous Punk with full attention on The Undertaker. Oh, look at this. Out to the apron. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? Back suplex right onto the apron.
That was quite the impact on the apron. You might be in shock now, but you'll be feeling lasting pain for a few weeks to come. Oh, not today. Caught by surprise with the DDT.
And able to skirt around that attack.
The throat.
Bam!
Oh, no, he can be caught here. Bad spot for him. And the ropes will force the hold to be released. hold broken.
Using the arm like a billy club.
Punk has shown so much disrespect over the past months, ever since the passing of Paul Bearer, The Undertaker's longtime friend. What CM Punk and Paul Heyman have done lately has been despicable.
You got to remember, Paul Bearer was a friend of many here in WWE after what CM Punk did. That disrespect not only affected The Undertaker, it affected a lot of people here in the WWE family.
Quick thinking right there.
Undertaker DDT.
That last shot did major damage. Blood's running down his face.
Undertaker, opponent elevated. This ain't where you want to be. Touchstone. Is it enough to overcome Punk?
Into the pinfall for the victory.
It's over. The Phenom streak continues, and there's nothing CM Punk can do except rest in peace.
Year after year, opponent after opponent after opponent, The Undertaker remains the greatest performer in WrestleMania history.
Not even CM Punk, the best.
This match between CM Punk and Undertaker is about so much more than just Undertaker's WrestleMania winning streak. It's also about respect.
Or disrespect.
With the cover, he's going for it. Rotates out and gets the cover.
That's an unusual decision.
Maybe looking to deal some more damage first. Bang! What a move! We noticed the look on The Undertaker's face today, a complete focus. We also talked to Paul Heyman, who has a long history with The Undertaker, and there was some fear and a quick pin attempt.
Hold on. I guess he's not done yet. Still wants to leave his mark here. Time will tell if this was a wise decision or not.
Oh, wow, lights out. I'd have to think the number one thing Punk has to watch out for is the pure striking power of The Undertaker.
Yeah, a stand-up fight here does not favor CM Punk. It's going to be hit-and-run tactics from Punk all night if he wants to wear Taker down without exposing himself to those haymakers the dead man throws. And he gets directed into the corner.
Looking to show off their aerial skills here.
There it is. Kimurata. Some impressive offense from Punk, but it's over. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Oh, just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold.
The face of Punk has seen better days, I can tell you that.
He counters with a great reversal.
Punk has shown so much disrespect over the past months, ever since the passing of Paul Bearer, The Undertaker's longtime friend. What CM Punk and Paul Heyman have done lately has been despicable.
You got to remember, Paul Bearer was a friend of many here in WWE after what CM Punk did. That disrespect not only affected The Undertaker, it affected a lot of people here in the WWE family.
The Undertaker just dominant.
Not letting him finish that thought.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Oh, look at this. Out to the apron.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you kidding me? On the apron.
The hardest part of the ring.
Do not forget, Punk held the championship for well over a year. From the top. Taking a flight to nowhere.
That mistake might have cost them the entire match.
A high risk that was not worth it at all. The devious and dangerous Punk with full attention on The Undertaker.
Comes with the territory. Always have to expect a level of resistance.
And now thrown back into the ring. Oh, look at this. Out to the apron.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you kidding me? Nasty.
The hardest part of the ring.
Imagine having to continue competing after eating the apron like that.
Hooked him up. High angle belly to back suplex.
Undertaker is now under pressure.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout.
Now hold on. A manager should not be diving under the ring for anything. What's his scheme here?
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
To the sky.
Landing straight on the knees, not the intended outcome.
Oh, my God. Punk getting a first-hand feel of what The Undertaker's capable of.
And here he is, heading back into the ring. A warning and a challenge from the Reaper to his opponent.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Oh, look at this. Out to the eight. Apron.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you kidding me?
He's looking to do some serious harm.
Boom.
He gets sent straight down to the floor. Heading back into the ring now. CM Punk heading to the top.
Airborne.
Oh, the knees caught him. Could be a turning point.
Taken out, dropping his opponent on the top of the crown.
And Punk making his way back to the ring. Kick finds the mark.
And Punk has found the key to defeating the streak. Has he damaged the dead man enough? Ringing the arm. Looking now for a top wrist lock.
shot to the body and another.
Every maneuver being returned with counter-fire.
Neckbreaker.
CM Punk looking to shot.
Trying for the double underarm hook.
Countered with a back body drop.
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out.
Boom!
Undertaker eyeing Punk, getting ready to strike.
Mongolian chop.
The pinpoint kick to the back.
He's hooked up. Oh, clothesline.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Gone to sleep. It's over. Undertaker is done.
This one is on track to be an all-time WrestleMania classic. Punk and Taker keep one-upping each other.
That's exactly what you get when there's pride and honor on the line on the grandest.
Incoming! All the way to the outside. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
Swinging neckbreaker connects.
And CM Punk is in control.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man.
Oh, look at this. Float over neckbreaker.
Picture perfect.
Reorientating them in the corner here. Undertaker did his homework.
Here's the cover. Undertaker for the win.
It's over. The Phenom streak continues, and there's nothing CM Punk can do except rest in peace.
Year after year, opponent after opponent after opponent, The Undertaker remains the greatest performer in WrestleMania history.
Not even CM Punk, the best in the world, can say otherwise. Punk played his games, he took his best shots. You can't say he didn't come close, but it just wasn't enough to stop the dead man. The streak lives on.
Here we go with The Undertaker's incredible 20-0 WrestleMania winning streak on the line.
Punk has been stirring the pot in the weeks leading up to this match like only he can, taking every opportunity to disrespect the dead man, to try and get inside Taker's head. And if you ask me, mission accomplished.
But are Punk's mind games enough to throw Undertaker off on the grandest stage of them all? We will just have to see.
We noticed the look on The Undertaker's face today, a complete focus. We also talked to Paul Heyman, who has a long history with The Undertaker, and there was some fear in his voice because he knows what the dead man is capable of.
Yeah, this is a different form of The Undertaker. The Phenom has shortened the careers of many men, and those were cases that were far less personal than tonight. The Grim Reaper is out to take CM Punk's soul and sentence him to damnation.
I'd have to think the number one thing Punk has to watch out for is the pure striking power of The Undertaker.
Yeah, a stand-up fight here does not favor CM Punk. It's going to be hit-and-run tactics from Punk all night if he wants to wear Taker down without exposing himself to those haymakers the dead man throws.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
On the apron!
The hardest part of the ring.
And with CM Punk and Paul Heyman, they're always a unit with a plan. The Undertaker is going to be extra aggressive tonight, probably even go beyond the rules of a match. That is something Punk and Heyman are betting on.
Anything to stop the streak. Punk would love to pin The Undertaker's shoulders to break the streak, but anything will work. Count out, disqualification, any of those will stop it.
And the discretion of the official is something to watch out for. There's a limit to the amount of warnings he can give.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
The official's count is getting as close as you can cut it.
A reversal. He saw that come.
Gets driven into the corner. Oof! Back elbow puts a stop to things.
And The Undertaker has admitted that defeating CM Punk tonight is no longer good enough. Undertaker sounds willing to sacrifice the streak as long as Punk won't live to talk about it.
The Undertaker is coming for Punk's soul, but that doesn't concern Punk. In fact, it's been an orchestrated plan. Catch The Undertaker at a time of grieving and use the moment to get into the dead man's
Face first.
Setting up.
The Koji clutches it.
Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken. Strong counter from Punk. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk.
Followed with a lariat.
Punk has shown so much disrespect over the past months, ever since the passing of Paul Bearer, The Undertaker's longtime friend. What CM Punk and Paul Heyman have done lately has been despicable.
You got to remember, Paul Bearer was a friend to many here in WWE after what CM Punk did. That disrespect not only affected The Undertaker, it affected a lot of people here in the WWE family.
Soaring. Whoa, look out.
What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home.
Oh, here we go. Brainbuster.
This battle has spilled into the ringside area and is drawing dangerously close to our table. Float over neckbreaker.
Picture perfect.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
Headed out of the ring now.
Sent straight into the barricade. Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Devastating neck breaker. CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. Butterfly backbreaker.
Undertaker isn't being given any room to recover.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man.
Undertaker finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
It's time for Undertaker to take advantage of a misstep and take command.
And a drop kick.
Picture perfect. First up top. Good Lord. Taking flight.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force.
Punk has played mind games with the master, The Undertaker, and I think he's gotten to his head. Emotions are running through Undertaker's veins. His interest is more in punishing CM Punk than it is winning this match.
And that's exactly where Punk wants Undertaker. He wants the presence of Heyman in that sacred urn to blind him with his own rage.
Pop right in the stomach creates the separation. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Yeah, and Punk continues to wear down Taker with his precision.
Making a hasty retreat to the outside. Some make...
Here we go. Oh, and that That's what you get for disrespecting your opponent.
And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats Undertaker tonight.
This streak is what our friend JBL would call the Holy Grail. Becoming the 1 in 20-1 will make CM Punk immortal.
And he was ready for Undertaker.
Draped across the top rope. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out. Leg drop. He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here. Uh-oh. Oh, my God, what a move.
Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex.
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. GTS connects. Is it enough to overcome?
Going for the cover.
Why stop the count now? He must be out of his mind. He practically had the match won.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force.
Oh, driving the elbow.
Caught up with a savage clothesline.
Incoming.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Goes for the suplex. Powered up high. Oh, but dropping behind Eddie.
Into a chop block.
Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Getting muscled up for a vertical suplex. Oh, nimbly landing behind and taking out the knee. Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
Countering that offense.
Back and forth, back and forth. Looking for the advantage here. Boom, fired back.
Guys, CM Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Now grab for that choke slam and inadvertently perhaps the referee gets dropped.
Could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and The Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handed the urn to Punk with the official down.
Oh, mid-last ride. The only thing saving Punk there was that urn to the back of the head of The Undertaker.
Punk is going to steal it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
And Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow, The Undertaker's still in it, and Punk can't believe it.
While throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak, well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion. What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man. Oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
And now with Undertaker on his shoulders, Corey.
Looking for GTS, but The Undertaker able to fight his way out. Countering the tombstone.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
And that surely has to be the end there for CM Punk.
win it all here.
The referee did not even make it to a 1 count before he powered out. Unbelievable.
Reversal. And that turns things around. There's the big boot.
This is what Punk had to expect. An Undertaker that takes it to a different level at WrestleMania.
Nice sit-out powerbomb. And there's a good blow to the body.
This one is on track to be an all-time WrestleMania classic. Punk and Taker keep one-upping each other.
That's exactly what you get when there's pride and honor on the line. Opponent lifted up. And
What power! Tombstone pile driver.
Undertaker landed that perfectly.
Producing a trampling.
This is a match of historical caliber.
We'll be talking about this for a long time. Ooh, hard into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat. Uncorked a big punch.
And then follows it up with the line.
And a reversal from The Undertaker.
And averting damage there.
And that prevents Undertaker's attack. Oh, wicked punch.
Trading back and forth blows now.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here. This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first? This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first? Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury. And CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda vice grip.
He taps. He taps.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
I'm still in shock. The streak is dead and buried. CM Punk has beaten the Phenom.
Feel the energy in this arena. The mix of disbelief, elation, and gratitude for the gift of getting to witness this moment. CM Punk stole the whole damn show by stealing a win off The Undertaker here at WrestleMania. Congratulations, CM Punk. You earned this.
And thank you, Undertaker. What a moment.
This man, CM Punk, said tonight is not about the WWE Champion, The Rock. Tonight is not about the people. Tonight is more important than any one thing, because tonight is about me.
Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
He called himself the single most important superstar of this era, in all eras past. In fact, he compared himself to...
He called himself God. Let's face it.
That's what he did. Earlier tonight, CM Punk compared himself to God. Only 5 other men in history, the nearly 50-year history of the WWE Championship, have held the title longer than this man. CM Punk was in the neighborhood of 440 days as WWE Champion.
And Punk thinks he should still be wearing the gold.
Over 17,000 WWE fans are on their feet in Dallas tonight for Cena versus Punk.
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
This arena is jam-packed tonight. You can see Cena surveying the landscape. As is so often the case, when Punk and Cena face off, this one is for all the marbles. Cena looks ready to defend the biggest opportunity of his career.
Imagine what's going through the mind of CM Punk and John Cena knowing how big this match is.
What is at stake here, ladies and gentlemen, is this. The winner of this match will go on to WrestleMania on April 7th, off-Broadway in New Jersey, in New York, to main event WrestleMania, to take on the WWE Champion, The Rock.
And just watching Cena's body language, you can tell he seems a little nervous.
The winner of this match will go on to main event WrestleMania, taking on The Rock for the WWE Championship.
Imagine what's going on in the mind of Cena and Punk right now. They have to know how big this match is.
This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever witnessed on Raw.
John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year, as 2012 was not his year. He lost to The Rock at WrestleMania. It failed his Money in the Bank cash-in against CM Punk. Failed to defeat CM Punk at SummerSlam. And he lost many other main event, premium live event matches along the way.
But 2013 is looking like the year Cena may return to the top of the mountain in WWE.
Face first. Setting up.
It's locked in. The Koji clutch.
That's hooked in. Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
Still room for Cena to turn things around, but he needs to refocus here. So much on the line for the franchise.
Cena warding him off. Something to note about tonight's contest. Even with Cena putting a shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk knows he can beat Cena via pinfall. He's done it before. But the question is, would CM Punk try to earn a victory the less honorable way with the WrestleMania main event hanging in the balance?
I know the Punk we've seen as of late is a bit more cutthroat, a bit more underhanded, but I believe with the stakes this big, CM Punk still wants to put his name into the history books the right way.
By the end of this match, John Cena is either going to look absolutely unstoppable, or he's going to be remembered as a man who gambled everything just for his pride.
Lift off.
Off the top of a diving hammer strike. And Punk is really putting...
It's about to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Sharpshooter is applied. Cena with nowhere to... One last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
Cena reaching deep into his bag of tricks for that springboard stunner. Treating their opponent like a heavy bag right now.
John Cena with a rough blow there. This all started with one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last year and a half getting the better of Cena as the franchise of WWE failed to regain the title from Punk. So, with this being the biggest match since then, I'm not sure if John has a big match performance in him.
Textbook suplex. Absolutely driven down on the top of the head.
Suplex lands. Quick counter there. Big time height on that kick.
Guys, are we gonna see it? Is CM Punk gonna take...
Face first.
Setting up.
The Koji clutch is locked in.
Pressure is on, but it looks like, yes, Cena is breaking out. Picked up and being carried around now.
Crash landing, face first.
Punk is never one to mince words, but he has reached a new level of trash talk tonight. He called himself the single most important superstar of this...
John Cena into the cover for the win. And referee cuts off the count in one.
Somehow they still managed to have enough energy for a relic...
What's he looking to do here? The STF's in. John Cena.
Whoa, wait a second.
What a counter.
He's been outsmarted here. Oh, God.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
Knee to the jaw, opponent groggy, and an opponent like a sack of cement dropped with a clothesline.
Oof, retaliated with a knee to the face.
Whichever man comes out on top, you can be assured they will be a formidable champion. Both have become record-breaking title holders in WWE.
Hard to dispute that, Michael Cole. Cena is the only man in history to earn double-digit WWE World Championship reigns. CM Punk held the WWE Championship for 434 days, the longest title reign in over 25 years.
Either man has a tall task ahead of him. The 8-time WWE champion, The Rock. All three men deserve their spots on the Mount Rushmore of WWE champions, but only one will exit WrestleMania knowing they're the best of this elite group.
You've got to question John Cena even...
Perched up top. Whoa, look out. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
He's got from the heavens
Through the air and connects.
fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition. Escape just in time.
Hurricane Run.
Bringing the fight closer and closer to our announce desk.
Let's just hope they don't bring it onto our announce desk.
And he gets sent back into the ring. And the man many consider the greatest of all time playing to the crowd.
Punk dodges time. Oh, what an axe handle.
Punk looking to punch his ticket to WrestleMania here. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep.
Cena wasn't ready. Could be over. Ladies and gentlemen, this is high drama in Dallas.
Cena and Punk have been through so much already here, and it's not over.
Time to go for a ride. Oh, an exploder suplex.
Another blow to the body. I think the game plan is pretty clear now.
Cena gets intercepted. Oh, that hurt. Oh, and he manages to reverse.
Showing some extra scouting, knowing how to answer a counter with a counter of your own.
Falcon arrow.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
High rent district for CM Punk. Perched up top. Oh, God, a careful landing on the outside.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that.
Good reflexes from him there. Open up the floodgates. The blood is pouring out of him now. Oh, a boot to the back. It's absolutely electric right now here in Dallas.
Punk and Cena have been through so much already. Something's got to give here.
CM Punk is extremely confident tonight. He has beaten John Cena when it counts on multiple occasions over the past 2 years. And he had Rock all but defeated on more than one occasion during their battles at the Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber.
Punk knows he can beat Cena. He knows he can beat The Rock. And many others believe this is just the first step in Punk reaching the top of the mountain once again and on the grandest stage of them all. It's that time again. Time for the 5-knuckle shuffle.
Cena
Covered late in the match.
That's gotta be it.
Cena finally did it.
The winner of this match, John Cena!
Cena's coming home. Cena is heading to WrestleMania.
I don't think it's sunk in for Cena yet what's fully transpired.
Finally beating Punk. He has to be on cloud 9 right now.
There is so much on the line tonight for both Cena and Punk. So much more than just a shot at The Rock for the title at WrestleMania.
As Punk has pointed out, for the last 2 years, this has been one of the greatest rivalries the WWE has ever witnessed. Cena has been unable to beat Punk. Can tonight be his night? Something to note about tonight's contest, even with Cena putting a shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk knows he can beat Cena via pinfall. He's done it before. But the question is, would CM Punk try to earn a victory the less honorable way with the WrestleMania main event hanging in the balance?
I know the Punk we've seen as of late is a bit more cutthroat, a bit more underhanded, but I believe with the stakes this big, CM Punk still wants to put taking flight. Oh, brutal miscalculation.
Huge kick connects. John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year as going for the early pin here. One count and he gets his shoulder up.
We'll need to get a little more to put this one away.
Loving blow. I get the sense that John Cena is a little nervous here, and honestly, who can blame him?
Cena had his shot at The Rock, at the championship, to main event WrestleMania once again. And he put it all on the line to face the one man he's been unable to beat, CM Punk. Yeah, I'd be nervous too.
Turning the tables. Getting back into the ring now. Hurricane Rana.
I'm still in shock they were able to jump that high.
This all started one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last year and a half getting the better of Cena as the franchise of WWE failed to regain the title from Punk. So, with this being the biggest match,
He goes for the cover. He calls off the pin attempt, maybe wanting to try something else. Face first. Set up on the Koji. Trying to escape, and yes, he's able to get free from that submission hold.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
This is not how Punk envisioned things starting, already on the back foot, and he needs to right the ship to WrestleMania.
Got the single arm under.
Neckblock suplex!
Cena showing off his true greatness.
The arm absorbing the damage. Cena is showing zero restraint.
Cena is looking absolutely on point right now, and he's not giving Punk an inch. Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Over neck breaker.
Picture perfect. The unthinkable slowly coming into view. If Cena can't find his footing here, he may lose his shot at WrestleMania.
Lights out. DDT connects.
And Punk gets countered there. Cena ducks underneath. Couple of shoulder tackles now. Cena, the powerhouse, to finish things up with a slam. And shoulders down, this might do it. And he manages to kick out at one.
He breaks the count before the two, still putting up a hell of a fight.
Over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
John Cena sidesteps it.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
What an axe handle.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Hoisted up and driven down with Emerald Flosion.
Here we go!
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster. Connected hard with the calf kick.
Face first. Set up on the Koji clip. Looking for an escape here. John Cena finds it and gets out of the submission. Counter by CM Punk.
You've got to question John Cena even agreeing to this match. He won the Royal Rumble and the opportunity to challenge The Rock at WrestleMania. By agreeing to this, Cena has everything to lose and Punk has everything to gain.
There's one thing Cena has to gain from this, Wade. Cena needs to prove something tonight. He wants to shut up the critics. If he finally wins the big one against Cena.
From the top! You gotta be kidding me!
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
Perched up top, all the way to the outside. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A, right there. Calf kick on the money.
CM Punk says tonight is not about Cena or The Rock. It's all about the WWE title or WrestleMania. He says tonight is about the future.
While Punk is right about the future, tonight is indeed about using all of those things to establish Punk as the future. This is a man who successfully defended the WWE title at WrestleMania, but did so on a night that The Rock and Cena or in the main event. A win tonight puts Punk and the title he holds so dearly back at the top of WWE. Then the future will become the present.
Cena now taking the brunt of the attack.
He's trying, but Cena just can't rock Punk's confidence right now.
And Cena just got booted out of the ring.
Flying. Good Lord, taking flight. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Oh, gets blasted into the steel steps. Tossed back into the ring.
CM Punk from the top rope. CM Punk connects with the elbow drop.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
CM Punk now powers up his opponent and connects with a GTS.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Oh, kick right to the back.
CM Punk is extremely confident tonight. He has beaten John Cena when it counts on...
Oh, look out. It's on now.
Ooh! No end in sight to this exchange.
Nothing pretty here. Just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Bam! Barely anything left, but still slugging away.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is high drama in Dallas.
Cena and Punk have been through so much already here, and it's not over.
High stakes matchup, Punk kicked in the midsection. Guys, is Punk really gonna go for a final driver?
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk and another kick out by John Cena. And again Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bobbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high-rent district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena with just... What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
That had to be the nail in the coffin for CM Punk. WrestleMania main event dreams are hanging by a thread now. Cena has to be looking to put Punk away after that one. Cena now lifts his opponent. Attitude adjustment.
Punk's got a problem here.
That's the cover. And a quick kick out.
Deep into the match and not even a one count. What stamina.
And Cena is no stranger to big match moments, but he clearly thought that would be all she wrote.
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Down with a GTS. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
There's two. Punk is going to WrestleMania.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
Cena tried here, but he just couldn't shake Punk's confidence in this one.
Punk is heading to WrestleMania, and it has to be an added bonus. He's still undefeated against Cena.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship. Introducing the challenger from
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling his title.